What is going on, Meta Millionaire slash stock market bulls and bears? I'm your host, Terry, and welcome to my channel, baby, Buy the Dip. Alright guys, got some real exciting news. We are officially premium version on the Fintel. That's right, we got it, man. So we got all the unlocked information. Now, I just literally unlocked this just a few minutes ago. So we're going to go over some brief information on MMAT. And super excited to be able to give you some information that I wasn't able to give you in other videos because you saw those lock bars, you saw subscription required. Well, now it's all unlocked, and we're going to cover all that in today's video and go over a couple other things about the Patreon group as well. So guys, hope you're all ready for today's video. If you are, smash the thumbs up, check out the links down below, check out that Patreon, guys. It's going to be booming in there, and let's get to the video. And a real quick shout out to all the Patreons that did join. Like I said, it costs you as little as $1. You can donate $1, and what it is $1 per month, or you can go up as high as you want. You want to do $2, $3, $5, $10, whatever you choose to do, guys. I don't care. You can do $1. It helps me keep the premium version of the Fintel website, and I appreciate the 10 active Patreons. I'm gonna give them all a shout out real quick because basically everyone is brand new since we just started this up. Thank you, Ben Nielsen, Turi Vera, Winston, All Things Electrical, Mo, Michael E. King, Be Nice, Timothy Brown, Davion Jermaine, Cubby Mueller, and Bo Nye. So thank you guys for joining the Patreon. It is really awesome to have you guys join the community. And like I said, perks of the Patreon is that I'll do a post in here, and you guys can comment below in the Patreon on that post and talk about what stocks would you like me to make a private video on. So let's say, just for an example, you wanted to know short interest information on Apple, maybe institutional buyers and sellers from the Fintel website. I can go in there and just record a private video, publish the video to the Patreon. That way then all the Patreon viewers can watch that video on that certain stock. So that is going to be a great benefit. Plus you can communicate with me on my post that I put in there, and I'll be able to reply back to you directly and hopefully give you some great information. So let's go check out the Fintel premium version of MMAT. All right, guys, and here we are on the premium Fintel website, and boom, here you go. They actually have their own chart analysis and stock analysis on here. You can check out the stock price. You can go back just like you would on like Yahoo Finance and things like that. But you can also go down here, and I wanted to go right into it, guys, the short interest. That's what we're interested in. So it says here, the short volume ratio is 33.29%, just adjusting that there. Short interest is 19.8 million shares. Short interest ratio is 0.69 days to cover. Short interest percent of float is 11.16. If we scroll down here, they give a short squeeze score. And it says the short squeeze score is a result of sophisticated multi-factor model that indicates companies that have a higher risk of experiencing a short squeeze. The scoring model uses a combination of short interest, float, short borrow fees, and other metrics. The number ranges 0 to 100. So basically saying the higher number is the better chance of a short squeeze, and 50 is about average. So as of when this updated, they're saying that right now it's a 59.24 score, ranked 2,754 out of 9,176 ranking stocks. Now the cool thing about this, I can go in here and look at the #1 rated short squeeze stock. So this is the kind of stuff that I can put out also on the YouTube channel of the stocks that have the highest short squeeze score. Here you can see all this stuff used to be unlocked. Short sales availability has all of the information here unlocked. This used to give you the last day, then it would say subscription required. So it's nice that we can basically see this is going anywhere from 1.7 million to 2.4 million on an average day. It says it was updated 3 minutes ago. They are on it, man. Here you go. The short borrower fees. Short borrower fees are shown in the table below. The table shows the interest rate that must be paid by a short seller to the lender that the security. The fee is shown as an annual percentage rate. So if we go here to the last date that was updated on July 23rd, this thing updated a few times throughout the day. The last time it was updated was 3.58% for the short sellers to borrow MMAT shares and short sell them. Now, It was over 6% back on the 22nd, so I guess this just updates daily. Now, we did cover this here in the last video, I think it was 2 days ago. Yesterday was the birthday video and Patreon video. Celebrated my 40th birthday yesterday. And the video before that, we did go in here and talk about the short sale volume. And I was able to give you the FINRA short volume ratio, but now we also got the CBOE FINRA short volume ratio as well. So they are pretty similar. These are independent companies now. I just want to cover this real quick. So here, this update, if you didn't know, the Fintel website now, as of July 22nd, we have changed our approach to the short sale volume in addition to display the FINRA supplied data. We are experiencing our coverage to include short sale volume reported by other trading venues. Our first additional venue is the CBOE, which is now displayed on this page. Since there are many other sites that publish FINRA-only data, we will continue to publish the FINRA-only data in our own table in order to provide audibility. In addition, we have updated the FINRA-only calculation to use FINRA-only short volume and total volume. This means going forward, the FINRA-only short volume ratio should agree with other sites that publish FINRA-only data. The change in the calculation also means the FINRA-only short volume ratio will not match the previous short volume ratio published previously on Fintel. So if we look here, I covered this, the July 23rd. The FINRA short volume ratio was 55.36%. If we go over here to the combined with the CBOE short volume ratio, what they come up with, we have a combined short volume ratio of 54.14%. So that is a lot. Now this is kind of what the short volume ratio is kind of daily. Here you go, you can see right here. Combined short volume ratio, it says the FINRA short volume plus the CBOE short volume and the FINRA total volume plus the CBOE total volume. So guys, I am super happy that now I can bring you this information. That's right, it's all unlocked. I had to get the premium version. If we go down here and look at the fails to deliver, check this out. We talk about this. This is another thing. These hedgies and short funds, they don't deliver on the dates they're supposed to, but they do pay fees to do that. So the values of the total failed to delivers represent the aggregated net balance of shares that failed to be delivered as a particular settlement date. Check this out. On 6/29, there was 8.3 million shares failed to deliver at a price of $7.96. On June the 30th, there was 6.8 million shares failed to deliver at $7.03. So that is crazy right there, guys. That is crazy. The fails to deliver, as you can see, it looks like from this chart they have gone down since June, but as we go up here to July, they're kind of coming off here a little bit. They're not near as high as what they was, but still pretty freaking high if you ask me. Here you can see the institutional puts and calls. Down here you got the short interest daily Fintel updates. So the last one they do have here is on market date July 23rd. And we go over here to the short interest, percent of short interest float, 6.98%. We go over here to the short interest to float is 11.16%. So it is super exciting that I'm able to give you this here. Check this out. Short interest official NASDAQ data. The data is official short interest data provided only by the NASDAQ. Short interest, the total number of open shorts of a security. Note the float and short interest percent float is the data as the settlement date for daily updates. See the short interest percent float block above. Updated frequency twice monthly. Short interest publication schedule. The settlement date was June the 30th. The publication date was July the 12th. The percent change of the short interest was 158%, guys. And here you see this. The float was 28.34 million. Short interest of float was 69.95%. So they're saying at the publication date of July the 12th, this thing had a 69.95% short interest afloat. These are the three funds that had short interest positions on here: the Equitic Property Markets and Cutler Group. So they do have short interest data. Now I did want to go in here real quick, I think we're getting pretty long in the video, but you guys are still here. You love this information, man. I'm super excited to be able to bring this to you. Check this out. if we go in here to the institutional owners, that's not what I wanted to do. It was the buyers, yes. Institutional buyers, 57, open positions, 25. Now, remember that, 57 institutional buyers. Look how many sellers, only 20. So that's 37 more buyers than there is sellers. But if you look here, there has not been many institutional sellers for a while. Now, before this July 8th, back on 5/14, we didn't have any institutional sellers registered until July 8th, July 12th, and 19th and 22nd. So 1, 2, 3, 4 institutional sellers that we can see here in the last 2.5 months, guys. 4 institutional sellers in the last 2.5 months. But if we go here to the buyers, check this out. Belvedere Trading bought they bought one time over 10,000 shares. They bought again over 217,000 shares. There's some big boy purchases here. Check this out. This Fidelity Extended Market Index Fund bought over 678,000 shares at an average price they have of $2.43. We were never able to see people short their average share price, and now we can see that here. This is super exciting. There's so much information I can bring you guys. Check this out here. On June the 1st, this big one here, the Vanguard Stock Total Market Index Fund investor shares. They have over 3.2 million shares at an average cost of $1.26. That's registered here on the Fintel website. And I can tell you what, guys, there is a lot of institutional buyers, and I really like seeing that, and very little sellers. 4 sellers in the last 2.5 months, but a ton of buyers. I mean, ton of buyers since then that's buying in. They have not sold out. So I still am super, super bullish on this, man. I'm super excited on it. It's just great news all around. I'm super excited. I got so many great videos I can come out with now about the Fintel website. There was a lot of interesting stuff. I got to play around on this site a little bit more, get a little bit more familiar with it, because I got so much access that I'm just not used to seeing it all. But we will have some great videos coming out. So stay subscribed. Check out the Patreon group, because we can put stocks in there, like I said, that we normally may not get to cover on the channel. And guys, I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.